Welcome back, friends. Today we are going to discuss the last measure of central tendency, median. What is median? So we know literally median is middlemost observation. Median divides the given observation into two equal halves. See, if I say these are the observation. So looking at this observation, you can say middlemost observation is this 7 is the middlemost observation. This is median. So what does this median do? So median divide the series into two equal half. See here, this divide this. There are two observations. Here are two observations. So it divides the given series into two equal half. We can say that 50% observations are below median and 50% observations are above median. So median is middlemost observation. Now we will discuss median for ungrouped data. This already we have learned in 9th standard. So median for ungrouped data. So we know that it depends upon number of observation. See, we have discussed that example 2, 5, 7, 11 and 12. So here number of observations are 5. So you can say the middlemost observation is 7. So median is 7. So it depends upon number of observations. See, we say case 1 if n is odd. So here n means number of observations. So number of observations is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n is equals to 5. And this is odd. And if you want to find median, we know that it is third observation. Okay, but mathematically how you are able to find? The median is value of n plus 1 upon second observation. This we have learned in 9th standard. Now n is equals to 5. So we can say value of 5 plus 1 upon second observation. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 upon 2. So that is equals to value of third observation. So third observation, this is first observation, this is second observation, this is third observation. So median is 7. Now case 2. If n is E1. See, we will take one more example. Say 2, 5, 7, 9, 15 and 7. Look at this observation. How many observations are there? 6 observations are there. There are 3 observations. These 3 observations. So here in this case we will not get a median. There is no one middlemost observation. But you look at this observation, you can say, because here we have 2 observations in middle. See, 50% are here and 50% are here. So there is not single observation, but there are 2 observations at the middle. So what is the median? The median is nothing but average of these 2 observations. So what will be the average of these 2 observations? So 7 plus 9 divided by 2. So 16 divided by 2. That is 8. So naturally we know that the middle observation of 7 and 9 is 8. So even though this is 8 is not in given observation, but it is our median. So in short, median is middlemost observation. So now here, how mathematically we can find this? So we have learned in 9th standard, we know the formula to find median for ungrouped data. So m is equals to, how we will find value of n by second observation, n by second. So here n is equals to how much here? In our case, here if n is even, so we can say here n is equals to 6, which is even. So if n is even, you divide n by 2. So 6 by 2. So you will get third observation. And then you have to take observation after that third observation, that is fourth observation. So how will you get that fourth observation? So if I plus n by 2, this is third observation. Then fourth means you have to add 1, that is plus 1th observation. Have you got it? See, n is equals to 6. So 6 by 2. So you will get this third observation, first observation, second observation. This is what? Third observation. This is what? Fourth observation. You have to take average of third and fourth observation. So n is 6, 6 by 2, third observation. Then observation after third, इसके बाद का ऑब्जर्वेशन कैसा मिलेगा हमें? थर्ड के बाद का ऑब्जर्वेशन कैसा मिलेगा? 3 + 1. फिफ्थ के बाद का ऑब्जर्वेशन कैसा मिलेगा? फिफ्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन + 1, सो सिक्स्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन. x के बाद का ऑब्जर्वेशन कैसा मिलेगा? x + 1. n by 2 के बाद का ऑब्जर्वेशन कैसा मिलेगा हमें? तो n by 2 + 1. So n by 2 + 1. So this is n by 2 is third. So this is third. So fourth observation means +1. So n by 2 + 1th observation, and you want to find average of these two observation, third observation and fourth observation. Third is 7, fourth is 9, but median you have to find out. So you have to take average of these two observation. So you will divide this by 2. That we have learned in 9th standard. Clear? Nice. So now value of n is 6. So 6 by 2th observation. 6 by 2 plus 6 by 2 plus 1th observation divided by 2. So that is equals to value of value of 6 by 2 means third observation plus fourth observation divided by 2. Directly you can write this step. How? See, n is equals to what? n is 6. So 6 by 2, n by 2. 6 by 2, third observation. Third के बाद का observation, fourth observation divided by 2. So here third observation is 7. Value of third observation is 7 plus fourth observation is 9 divided by 2. So 16 divided by 2, that is equals to 8. So our median is 8. So this way how we can find median for ungroup data. Once again we recall the formula. You know, if n is odd, then formula to find the median is n plus 1 divided by 2 observation. And if it is even, then we have the formula n by second observation plus n by 2 plus 1th observation. In short, we can write this direct step. How? n is 6. So 6 by 2, third observation. उसके बाद का observation, fourth observation divided by 2. Clear? Now we will find median for discrete data in 10th standard. Now look at this data. See, these are the marks of students in a test out of 5 marks, and these are the number of students. You see, there are 3 students who got 0 marks. There are 5 students who got 1 mark. 4 students got 2 marks. 6 students are there who got 3 marks. 5 students are there who got 4 marks, and 2 students are there who got 5 marks. So now if we find the total, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 6, 18, 18, 20. So there are altogether 25 students. Now see here in this data, we have seen in ungrouped data, just if I say 2, 5, 7, 11 and 15, so mere by looking at the observation you can say that the median is 7. But here it is not possible. Just looking at the observation you can't say which is median. So here you have to discuss a new term that is called cumulative frequency. Now what is cumulative frequency? That we will discuss. See, if I say cumulative frequency is CF. If I say marks up to 0. See, before that I want to make you one thing clear. Now I told you that just by looking at the observation you can't say which is median. So what we will do, this is group data. So we have discussed, while discussing mean, we will convert this group data into ungrouped data. See how. How many students are there who got 0 marks? 3 students here. 0, 0, 0. 3 students. Marks are 3 students. How many students are there who got 1 mark? So there are 5 students. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. How many students are there who got 2 marks? There are 4 students. 2, 2, 2, 2. There are 6 students who got 3 marks. There are 5 students who got 4 marks. Marks are 5 students. There are 2 students who got 5 marks. So what we have done, we have converted group data into ungrouped data. See, it is very necessary to understand the term cumulative frequency. Okay, so here we are trying to make it clear what is cumulative frequency. So be aware. So in this way we have converted this group data into ungrouped data. If you calculate this number of observations, naturally they will be how much? 25. So now we have converted into ungrouped data and you know how to find median for ungrouped data. So you know that here n equal to 25, which is odd. Which is odd. So now m is equals to value of, you know, formula n plus 1 upon second observation. So that is n plus 1 upon second observation. N is 25. 25 plus 1, 26 upon 2, 13th observation. So that is 13th observation. Now we will see which is 13th observation. First, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th observation, 10th observation, 11th observation, 12th observation, and this is 13th observation. So 13th observation is here 3. So our median is 3. But this is not practical method, no? Every time we can't convert this ungrouped data into group data into ungrouped data, and we find the median. So it is not practical. So in order to avoid this situation, we discuss cumulative frequency. See one thing. What is cumulative frequency? I told you how many students are there who got mark up to 0. See first observation. This is second. This is third. This is fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. This is 8. This is 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. This is 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23rd, 24th, and this is 25th observation. Okay, now if I say how many students are there who got marks up to 0? So marks up to 0 are 3 students. So there are 3 students who got mark up to 0. Now how many students are there who got mark up to 1? Marks up to 1. So marks up to 1. So this many students are there who got mark up to 1. So we'll calculate how many students are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here we write 8. Marks up to 1. Now how many students are there who got mark up to 2? Marks up to 2. So this many students are there who got marks up to 2. So till here it was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you write here 12. Now marks up to 3. So how many are there? That is 18. Marks up to 4. So marks up to 4 is here. So how many there are? 23. And marks up to 5. So all students got marks up to 5. So that is 25. Clear? So now you see, I told you, okay, here number of observation are 25. It is odd. So we know formula to find median n plus 1 upon second observation. So that is value of 13th observation. Now 13th observation, if you see here, so 13th observation is 3. So answer of our median is equals to 3. But every time this is not possible. So look here. What does this cumulative frequency means? So cumulative frequency is students who are getting marks up to 0 are 3. Now here 8. What does this 8 means? So 8 is a cumulative frequency of 1. What does it means? So 8 is cumulative frequency means we can say that students getting mark from 4th year. 1. How many students are there who got 1 mark? So that is 5. So 3 plus 5, it is 8. Now what does it mean? Now you see, from 4th observation to 8th observation. So cumulative frequency 8 means after 3 we will get 4. So from 4th to 8th observation there is 1. See, from 4 to 8th observation, it is 1. Now, cumulative frequency 12 here. What does it mean? So, we can say that okay, from 9th to 12th, observation is 2. So, now from 9, after 8 we will get 9. From 9 to 12, it is 2. It is 2. Now, from 13 to 18, it is 3. So, now it is 12. So, after 12, what you will get? 13. So, from 13 to 18, it is 3. After 18, what is that? 19. So, from 19 to 23, it is 4. See, from 19 to 23, it is 4. So, here if I say 13th observation, so you have to look at cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. So, you can say here it is 12. So, from 13 to 18, it is 3. Look here. From 13 to 18, it is 3. So now 13th observation, we got 13th observation. So you will see this 13th observation in cumulative frequency. So from 13 to 19, it is 3. See here. From 13 to 19, 13 to 18, it is 3. So median is 3. Have you got it? In this way, this cumulative frequency is helpful to find which is the 13th observation. In short, once again I am repeating. See, what is cumulative frequency? Why we need cumulative frequency? Why? Because in discrete data, just by looking at the observation, you can't find the median. So what you have to do? You have to find cumulative frequency. That will be more helpful to you to find median. So what does cumulative frequency suggest? See, here. Okay, what I have done? 0 marks. There are 3 students of 0 mark. There are 5 students of 1 mark. I have converted this group data into ungroup data. Now what does this mean? Cumulative frequency means up to 3 it is 0. See, up to 3 it is 0. Now 8. After 3 what will get? 4. So from 4 to 8 it is 1. See, from 4 to 8 it is 1. Now 12. So from after 8, 9. From 9 to 12 it is 2. See, from 9 to 12 it is 2. Now after 12, 13. So now from 13 to 18, it is 3. So from 13 to 18th observation, it is 3. And our is 13th observation. So from 13 to 18, it is 3. So our median is 3. Have you got it? In this way, we are able to find median. But this is not a practical method. Every time we are not able to convert this group data into ungrouped data. So here we will take help of cumulative frequency. Clear? Now we will discuss one more problem for this. We will discuss one more problem to make it clear why we require cumulative frequency. Look here. These are the marks out of 5 and these are the students. Now we will find how many students are there. So if you find the total of this, you will get 30. So here n is equals to 30 and 30 is even. So we know how to find the median. Now see, you know value of n by second observation plus n by 2 plus 1th observation divided by 2. So here n is equals to 30, which is even. So we will use this formula to find median. Okay, n 30 upon 2. So we will get 15th observation plus 16th observation divided by 2. Now question arises, which is 15th observation? From here, can you find which is 15th observation? Which is 16th observation? So for this we require cumulative frequency. Okay, now so how will we find cumulative frequency? It is easy. This is 3, so you will write 3. Now 3 plus 7, you will write 10. 10 plus 5, that is 15. 15 plus 8, that is 23. 23 plus 7, that is 30. This is cumulative frequency. Now we want 15th observation. So can you tell me which is 15th observation? I told you up to 3 it is 1. Now from 4 to 10 it is 2. From 11 to 15th it is 3. So 15th observation is, you will look at the cumulative frequency, 15th observation. 15th observation is Now from 16 to 23 it is 4. So you will take 3 plus 4 divided by 2. So 3 plus 4, 7 divided by 2. So that is 3.5. Have you got it? How to find median? Nothing, just you have to see 15th observation. You will look this 15th observation in cumulative frequency. I told you up to 3 it is 1, from 4 to 10 it is 2, and from 11 to 15 it is 3. So 15th observation is 3, and 16th observation, that is from 16 to 23 it is 4. So 4, 3 plus 4 divided by 2. See, I will convert this group data into ungroup data and I will let you know. 1 mark. How many students are there who got 1 mark? So 3. 1. How many students are there who got 2 marks? So there are 7 students who got 2 marks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many students are there who got 3 marks? So there are 5 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many students are there who got 4 marks? 8. 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 8. How many students are there who got 5 marks? 7. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So we have arranged this observation in their ascending order. Now you want to find median. So now it is ungrouped data, and you can find median. If it is ungrouped data, n is equals to how much? 30. So this is the way you can find. Now you have to find 15th observation. See, this is first observation. This is first observation, second, this is third observation, this is fourth observation, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. This is 10th observation. Now this is 11th observation, 12, 13, 14, 15th observation. This is 16th observation, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23rd observation. Have you got it? Now you see which is 15th observation. So 15th observation is 3. So I have taken 3. 16th observation. 16th observation is 4. So I have taken 4. 3 plus 4 divided by 2. But I told you every time this is not possible. So how it will be helpful? So for this you have to find cumulative frequency. Now just count area. See. Up to 3 it is 1 mark. See, up to 3, third observation it is 1. Up to third observation it is 1. Now from 4th to 10th, 4th to 10th it is 2. Now see, from 4th observation to 10th observation it is 2. Clear? Now after 10, 11. So now from 11th observation to 15th observation it is 3. See now. From 11th observation to 15th observation it is 3. So 3 is from 11 to 15th observation. So 3 is from 11 to 15th observation. Now 4 is from, after 15 what you will get? 16. From 16 to 23rd observation. See now. Now from 16th observation to 23rd observation. From 16 to 23rd observation it is what? 4. So 4 is from 16 to 23rd observation. So that information we will get from cumulative frequency. As a result, cumulative frequency is necessary while we calculate median for group data. Clear? Now we will see 5. So this observation after 23rd what we will get? 24 to 30th observation is 5. See now. This is 23rd. Now what we will get? This is 24th observation. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and this is 30th. So from 24th observation to 30 observation it is 5. So from 24 to 30 observation it is 5. So that information we will get from cumulative frequency. So every time it is not necessary to convert this group data into in-group data and find which observation it is. The 15th observation is 3, so you will write 3. 16th observation is 4, so you will write 4. It is not possible every time. So we will take the help of cumulative frequency. So now one thing, see. I will rub this. Now come on, tell me what cumulative frequency convey. So up to 3 months it is 1. From 4 to 10 it is 2. After 10, 11. So from 11 to 15, it is 3. Now after 15, 16. So from 16 to 23, it is 4. And from 24 to 30, it is 5. That's cumulative frequency. Clear? We will discuss one more problem to make it clear, more clear. Okay? See friends, now we will discuss this new problem. See, I told you, while you find median, it is necessary you have to arrange them in ascending order. Look at this. Marks obtained by, these are the marks obtained, and these are the number of students. You look at the marks obtained, 20, 29, 28, 33. So they are not in order. So every time when you find median, it is necessary you have to arrange the given observation in ascending or descending order. Okay, now we will arrange them in ascending order. Now come on, tell me which is the lowest mark here. So 20 is the lowest mark. How many students who got? There are 6 students. After 20, what do you say? 25. How many students are there? 20 students. After 25 is 20, 25. 20, 20. How many students? 24. Then 29. How many students? 28. Then comes 33. 33. 15 students. Then comes 38. How many students? 4 students. Then comes 42 and 43. 42, 43. 42, 2 students. 43, 1 student. Now we will find number of students. How many students are there? 6, 4, 10, 18, 23, 27, 29, 30, 0, carry 3, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are altogether 100 students. So here we can say here n is equals to 100, which is even. So you know formula to find median when number of observations are even. So m is equals to value of n by second observation plus n by 2 plus 1th observation divided by 2. Now n is 100. 100 divided by 2, so that is 50th observation plus n by 2, 100 by 2, 50, 50 plus 1, so it will be always 51th observation divided by 2. Now questioner asks, which is 50th observation? So I told you, here we have to take help of cumulative frequency. So we will find cumulative frequency here, friends. And I told you cumulative frequency is easy. What you will do? Here 6, so you will write 6. Then 6 plus 20, you will write 26. Then 26 plus 24. 6 plus 4, 10. Carry 1, 2, 2, 4, 50. 50 plus 28, that is equals to 78. 8 plus 5, 3. Carry 1, 7, 8, 9, 93. 93 plus 4, 97. 99. So this is cumulative frequency. You know how to find cumulative frequency? 6, 6. Then you will add these 2. So cumulative frequency of any observation is sum of all the frequency up to that observation. For example, I want to find cumulative frequency of 29. So what I have to do is 29. So for 29, I have to add all this frequency up to 29. So 6 plus 20 plus 24 plus 28. See here, 6 plus 20 plus 24 plus 28. If you want to find cumulative frequency of 29, you have to add all this frequency up to 20. See now, 8 plus 4, 12, 12, 12 plus 6, 18, 8, carry 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 78. So cumulative frequency of 28 is, 29 is 78. Okay? Okay. Now, I told you repeatedly, what does this cumulative frequency mean? Up to 6 mark, it is 20. Up to 6, it is 20. Now from 7 to 26. From 7 to 26. After 6, 7. From 7 to 26, it is 25. After 26, we will get 27. So from 27 to 50, observation is 28. So 50th observation is 28. So 50th observation is 28 plus. Now after 50, 51. 51 to 78, it is 29. So 51st observation is 29. 28 plus 29 divided by 2. So median is equals to, you know what you get answer, 28.5. Average of 28 and 29 is 28.5. So median is 28.5. So in this way, you have to take help of cumulative frequency. And do you know what is cumulative frequency? Here, in case of median.